Hello, welcome to the UC Irvine Small Business First Waiver Training. The Small Business First Waiver is a last resort document used to approve one-time purchases that do not comply with the Small Business First policy when it would otherwise apply. To ensure that all efforts were made to follow policy, the first page of the waiver provides information about the Small Business First policy and details the actions that need to be taken before using a waiver. First, review the list of contracted suppliers to see if any can provide the goods and/or services that are needed. If a contracted supplier is used, a waiver does not need to be completed. Second, review the list of Small Business First exemptions. If any of these exemptions apply, a waiver does not need to be completed. Third, review our list of preferred certified small businesses. All suppliers that appear on this list are onboarded and have previously been used by another UC Irvine department. Finally, utilize the Explorer.io and/or Cal eProcure search platforms to identify other potential certified small businesses. Explorer.io will be used in this example. Searching a specific supplier in the Explorer.io and/or Cal eProcure search platforms verifies if that supplier is a certified small business or not. In this example, the department is trying to purchase student recruiting software from the fictitious company Student Recruit. If the supplier does not appear in the search results, the supplier is likely not a certified small business. To demonstrate effort to utilize a small business, a more general search needs to be conducted. Input the product or service in the search bar and review the suppliers that appear in the search results. Open the supplier's profile. On the supplier's profile, verify that their certification is up to date and confirm if the products and/or services they provide meet the scope of work requirements. Suppliers may need to be contacted directly in order to verify if their products and/or services meet the requirements. If there are not enough search results or if the requirements cannot be met, please take a screenshot of the search results page and save any communication with the small businesses, if applicable. These will be vital documentation for the waiver process. The second page of the waiver needs to be completed by the requester. In Section A, input the total dollar amount reflected in the quote from the requested supplier, the supplier name, and the full name of the department. Do not provide an abbreviation or acronym of the department name. In this example, the dollar amount is $36,000, the supplier name is Student Recruit, and department name is Division of Continuing Education. In Section B, select the reason for the waiver request. This example is utilizing the insufficient number of SB/DVBE supplier identified or unable to obtain enough valid quotes. Other reasonings include unable to meet specifications, supplier declined to become a certified SB or DVBE, and other. In Section C, provide the justification narrative. Please provide a very descriptive narrative as to why this supplier was chosen and why small business cannot be used. In this example, the software Student Recruit provides unique functionalities that were not found with other small business providers. Section D provides instructions to attach backup documentation to the purchasing request form or PAL card exception request form in UCI Buy Plus. The documentation should include the quote of the requested supplier and should also showcase the requester's efforts to utilize a certified small business. In this example, the supplier's quote and screenshot of the search result from Explorer.io are being included. In Section E, the requester provides their signature, the date, their name, email, and title. After completing the waiver form, save it as a PDF so that it can be attached to the purchasing request form or PAL card exception request form in UCI Buy Plus. Please note that the purchasing request form must be completed for all non-catalog PREO purchases. The purchasing request form and all its attachments will be added to a UCI Buy Plus requisition, and the PAL card exception form is not added to a requisition and maintains its own workflow. Waiver approval is integrated into the UCI Buy Plus requisition and PAL card exception form workflows. For any questions or help finding a certified small business, please feel free to open a ServiceNow ticket and set the request type as Supplier Diversity Small Business First.